Hello everyone, so this is my real confession. I'm male 37. I'm deeply in love with my maid from Bihar. Currently, I'm working for an MNC with 31 LBA. I got married to a very beautiful lady 8 years ago at the age of 29. She was also 28 at that time and was working in an IT company. It was an arranged marriage through matrimony. We discussed everything before the marriage: equality, privacy, space, and mutual respect was the key for our alliance. We were a perfect couple. We both were non virgin, hence, there was no problem of past and all. We lived happily for 3 years. Sometimes I came late because of work, and sometimes she came, nobody questioned. COVID happened, and we were happy. Then offices resumed. I often did work from home, while wife told me she has to attend the office. After few months, I got a registered mail in which there was a small paper: your wife is cheating on you. She comes with a man and sleeps with him whenever you go to your office, was written on the paper. There was no name written on it. I was in shock, but I didn't share it with my wife. I thought I must check on my wife. I took a leave of 2 days. I didn't tell anything to my wife. I followed my wife to her office. I even waited outside of her office. On the second day after lunch, I saw her going to a hotel with a guy from her office. She came back at 5 p.m. and then they both went to separate paths. I also came back to my home, took a bath. I wanted to become intimate with her, but she hesitated. I knew she wouldn't do it. Then I held her hand and asked her, should we plan a kid? She started shouting at me. She said, this is not the right time. She reminded me about my promise of equality, privacy, and space. I knew she was cheating on me, but what could I do? I have seen breakup and cheating earlier in my bachelor life. So then it didn't bother me much. I thought she will be okay with my love, but my male instinct woke up. I thought to divorce her, but then alumni cases, relatives, and all came to my mind. I surrendered my life to God. I too joined office to keep myself busy. I went to pub and came late from the office. Wife never questioned me because she also came late at 8 or 9 p.m. on almost every day. She didn't even care whether I was drunk or not. Then one day I saw my wife coming from a theater with a guy at 3 p.m. It made me very, very sad. I came back to my home and sat on my sofa. For 2 hours I was numb. Then my Bihari maid came at 5 p.m. She went to the kitchen to do all the chores. Then she came back to ask me for a coffee, but saw me still sitting there on my sofa. My face was very sad. She asked me whether I wanted a coffee. I told her no. Then she came near me and I said, I know, sir. Why are you worried? Your wife is cheating on you now. I just gave an strange reaction. I'm the one who sent you that mail, she replied. I didn't utter a word. She continued, sir, you are a good man. I have seen you helping everyone, even small people like security guards. They admire you. They only told me all about your wife. They didn't have the courage. That's why I thought to tell you about all this. I couldn't say a word, and suddenly tears rolled down from my eyes. Seeing this, she came near me and held my head on her chest like a mother does to her kid and hugged me for 2 minutes. Then she cleaned my tears by her own hand and said, don't worry, sir, everything will be okay. For 2 minutes, I felt so calm with her that I never felt with any woman, not even with my wife. Then she left me and went to the kitchen. I felt good and didn't want it to stop. So I followed her to the kitchen and we made love in the kitchen that day. Now, about my maid, she is just 27 and married and is from Bihar. She has a 3-year-old daughter. Husband is a security guard and she works to help her husband. She is not as beautiful as my wife, but she is has a feminine energy. She smiles like an innocent girl. Her shyness, her walk and talk speaks about her feminine energy that I couldn't resist that day. I felt like I was on cloud 9 with her that day. Now I started work from home again. I waited for her to come at 5 p.m. and we made love every day passionately. She cared for me, she craved for me, she worshipped me like a god. I never felt so desired by anyone in my life, not even from my family. I told her I love her. I asked her to leave her husband and I will marry her after divorcing my wife. I told her I can give 50 lakhs rupees to her husband to leave her, but she denied. She said she loved me a lot, but ultimately she is poor woman, and after some time I will get bored of her and then I will leave her. I tried hard to convince her, but she didn't get convinced. She told me to continue the way things are currently going. Then I asked her to leave all works she was doing and spend that time at my home, and I will pay all the amount she want. She agreed to this. So she came late in the morning so that my wife leaves, and she stayed there till 11 a.m. with me. Then again she came at 5 p.m. and stayed till 7 to 8 p.m. This continued for 4 months. Then one day she told me she is pregnant and it's my child. I told her that whatever she wants, I'm with her. She went to her hometown for the delivery. We hired a new maid. Even my wife missed my old maid. We talked on phone daily. I sent her money. She had a son, which was mine too. She returned after a year, and I was the happiest person. I changed the maid. She started working here again. Even my wife missed her because of her good behavior. I asked her to bring her son too. She bought the kid and I loved him. I secretly did a paternity test and the result showed that I was the father. It means she was not lying. I felt a bond with the kid and started playing with him daily. Fatherhood made me a different person. I loved my son deeply. I cared for him. I play with him daily. Now he is 3 years old. I know I can't own him officially, so I have kept 50 lakhs rupees for his education. By the way, seeing me happy with the kid, my wife realized that I don't care about her now. She asked me that she wants to become mother too. I said okay, but our plan didn't materialize because now we both have many complications and it's not easy. Now she has become desperate for the kids and is getting mad every day at me when she sees me happily playing with the kid. She told me that she will resign and wanted to become a mother. This would have been a disaster for all of us. Me, the kid, and her mother. I tried hard to convince her to not leave the job, but she was adamant. She said she is fed up of her job. She doesn't want to work anymore. She just wants to become a mother of my child. She resigned. I told her if I can't give her a child, she can take it from any donor. She refused. She says she wants only my kid. She doesn't know I already have one. Because of this, my routine got changed and I started to attend my office. Now my wife showers love on me, always waits for me, checks on me. Even if I become late by a few minutes, she checks my phone twice a day. Now she doesn't care about my privacy, space, equality and all. On which we got married. It made my life difficult. I'm unable to spend my time on my kid and with my love. Now I realize my marriage was all about my wife. Equality, privacy, and space and respect for each other was a one sided affair for her. It was a trick for her to cheat on me. Now I meet my love and my kid in a hotel once a week. I have bought another phone to talk to my love. I keep it hidden from my wife. Now I don't want to live with my wife. I want her to have an affair again and leave me, but it's not in my hand. Ultimately, divorce is the only option that will keep me in peace. Thank you for listening.